Well, as you can see, Luscious Lace is the name of this collection, and I want to show you all the pieces that are included. One thing I want to share is my belief is that this is going to become a staple in your paper crafting experience. So let me show you just what I mean. Now, this is the 12 by 12. I guess we have to back up just a little bit. Jeanette, if you can do that, just back up so we can see the whole sheet. And let me show you what is in here. Let me get all these other things out of the way. Okay, so 12 by 12, there are 12 sheets. They are all double-sided. These are a heavyweight cardstock. They are a 65-pound cover. Cover is different than a paper designation. It is heavier. And there are also 42 cutouts, so that's really nice. Now let me show you what these sheets look like. They come just like this. So you can see jewel tones are part of the collection, as you can see here. And you see the beautiful artwork on each corner. Now these are done in sets of 2 sheets. What I mean is this. They come like this and they're connected, but they are micro perf. Now that means that that's all it takes to separate them. But you see on the back side of this blue and green and kind of purple look, we have the green lace all over, darker on the edges, lighter in the center, just giving you more creative options. And we also have the purple sheet with the 2 borders, different borders, by the way. On the back side, that's right, more of the all over lace, same thing, a little bit darker on the edges, lighter in the middle. And then we have this beautiful border with this lace butterflies and flowers. Oh, so pretty. Let me open this up. I'll do the micro perf. Ta-da. And there's the back side of it with the blues. So you have some really great imagery, but also some universal imagery. You can put lots of things on top. Then we shift from the jewel tones to the warmer tones with this maroon or burgundy and cream collection. And on the back side, you have kind of the reverse. So we've got the cream that is more prominent. The burgundy or maroon is in the background. The next set of 2 has this. And again, same deal, micro perfed. There we go. And you can see the reverse of the colors from this sheet into this one. So the cream and burgundy are still there, but then you get the corners already. Now, as I said, we have cutouts, and there are, I believe I said 42, that would be accurate. Many of them have greetings, but some of them just have the art. That way you can stamp them, you can put dazzles, you can layer them, do anything your heart desires. On the back of this, we get a darker green and more of the blue going on. So that is what we have now. What can you do with them? Well, let me show you. Here is a 12 by 12 scrapbook page. Now, by the way, did I say this is from Hot Off the Press? Now, Hot Off the Press is the parent company of Paper Wishes. And on the back of every product, there are ideas. We call it a way to jumpstart your creativity. And here is the 12 by 12 page that is shown there. And it's using 2 different papers. This one is that border. It's got a wider border and a narrow one. But it also has the all-over pattern in the center that's been matted on the solid cardstock. I'll show you that in a minute. Also, it is using the cutout, you know, those 42 cutouts right there. And then what's also going into the cutting die, which I have not shown you yet, but I will. There is the doily look and then also the border that's used on both sides. We've added some purple jewel dazzles and finished that. Now there's also a card on the package, as I said, and this is the card. It's a 5 by 6.5 inch. You can see that imagery that's on the front of the package. There is that border for the cutting die, and then this is one of the cutouts with one of the die cuts. I'll show you the die cuts in a moment. So just so many things that you can do with lace, just such a good look. Now, as I said, we do have the solid cardstock. Here's what it looks like. There are 2 each of 12 colors. They are also micro perf, but I know you can see them there, but let me just show them to you nice and large. Here is the blue. And on the back side, there is a lighter blue, and that's really great if you use this cardstock to make cards. Well, it's really great for lots of reasons, but that's one of them. We have the green and then a lighter green on the back side. Then we're moving into the teal, and on the back side of that is the purple, the really kind of a good medium purple, then a lavender right there, and on the back side is a more medium lavender. So we've got 3 shades of lavender going on. Very, very fun, purple and lavender. Then we get into the lighter tones right here, and on the back side a darker burgundy that will work well. We've added a white because that's going to be so useful for any of these, but on the back side of it is a kind of a sand color, so that's going to go nicely with also the papers that you see. Now, speaking of papers, we also have the 6x6, and we'll get in closer so that you can see that. And it is exactly the same thing done in a smaller format. Now, you're going to get 24 sheets, 6x6, including 84 cutouts. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to show you these. It's the same designs that I just showed you, but you know, it's kind of nice to see them. Whoops, I've got the card. Let me go back. Okay, so here is the first. Same thing, micro perfed. You can see the back side of it getting into the purple, which I love, and the back side, then going into the blues, micro perfed, just like that. And then we have that maroon and the cream, and on the back side, another sheet, playing with those colors, micro perfed, and then this is part of the 84 cutouts. Look at those. And yes, I do have a project for you that was on the packaging, and this is doing the 6x6s. This is a 6x6 card, and you can see that's using the solid cardstock to cover the card, then the 6x6 one just trimmed down a tad, one of the backing sheets, and then also playing with that the cutting die, which I promise I will show you very, very soon. Then this is one of the die cuts. We've got some of the pearls on there. Oh, so pretty. Okay, let's get into the die cuts that I just mentioned. And here it is. They are on 8.5 by 11 sheets. There are 2 of them. There are 31 die cuts, and they look like this, just exactly like this, as a matter of fact. They will pop right out. They're held in place with some little nibs. Just pop them out and use them. Kind of like the cutouts is that the majority of them have greetings, but some do not. Some just have the artwork, and that's really designed so that you can layer them. In fact, let me show you one that was layered, and here we go. This is right here, and you can see what Debbie did on her 5 by 6.5 inch card. She placed one of the 12 by 12 papers. And this is some dazzles down here. Don't the colors just match perfectly? And then there are 3 of the die cuts. And I love the layering look. It just works really, really nicely. Here is another example of using, same thing, the 12 by 12s. And there are layering of the die cuts and great big bow. And then this piece is also from the cutting die. You know, I have tormented you enough about that cutting die, so let me bring it in. And here it is right here. So you're going to get 2 cutting dies. You're going to get the border, and then you're also going to get that medallion, that doily look. And let me show you what you can do with that. Well, actually, we send it to you with the packaging. So there is the card. There's some information, but let me just show it to you. So what Debbie has done is she has die cut it 3 times, twice out of white, and once out of the blue glitter. And isn't that pretty? Just adds another sparkle. Now, this is the 12 by 12 paper that's been placed onto, this is the blue glitter. Well, you can see our notation so that we can track everything, but it's on the blue glitter cards. She put the 12 by 12 paper down, and then put the white doily down first, then the blue on top, and then in the cutting die, and I don't think you can really see it until you die cut it, but there is this center area that you can just trim out exactly like Debbie did and place that down, and sticky specks are going to come in very handy for attaching those. And there is a cutting die on top and another little piece of the glitter cardstock right there. So just nice. So you can see. Now, why do I think this is going to be so universal? Well, I think you can put flowers on these. You can put almost anything. Lots of reasons for lots of seasons, as we say. So just to recap, we have the 12 by 12 Luscious Lace. We have the 12 by 12 solid cardstock, so pattern cardstock, solid cardstock. We have the 6 by 6. We did not do chipboard this time. We will soon, but we didn't with the Luscious Lace. We also have the Luscious Lace die cuts, and we have the Luscious Lace cutting dies. So all of them are available right now, and we will have a webisode as we always do. Now, every month we come out with a brand new collection. And if you want that collection, well, if you want all the paper part of the collection, we have a subscription, meaning that you will get it before anybody else. You will receive it before the webisode, so that when we're doing the webisode, you can play along with us. We call this, whoops, I Want It All. There it is. Show the right one, Paulette. And if you sign up for this every month, you'll get the selection. You will also get a 20% discount. You know, that's not bad. Now, if you really want it all, meaning you want all the paper and you want the cutting die, okay, we have that covered too. This is the I Really Want It All subscription. Same thing, you're going to get that same discount. You're going to receive it before the webisode, and you'll receive it before anybody else on the planet. So that's fun. Okay, so if you are interested in these, just sign up. It's over on the right side of your screen. And I want to thank you for watching us, and I hope you're going to love the Luscious Lace as much as I do.